Greetings and welcome to Handelabra Live Early Edition. It is Tuesday. It is 5-ish Eastern Time. And we're going to play some Spirit Island. I'm John, aka Migrant P, aka Maple Leafs fan. And the Leafs are playing tonight at 7:30 Eastern. So I am going to play early. And not intersect with that, because if the game starts and I'm still streaming, I'm going to be watching the game. We'll play some Spirit Island, though, and I feel like we can do a second wave thing tonight. Of course, Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. We do love hockey. Also, if you don't love hockey, you will not be tolerated. No, we'll tolerate you. The old spreadsheet of second waves says that the last 3 times we been doing this thing with Guard the Isles Heart to give us a best chance. Our best result is Prussia, and we're gonna go Sweden because Sweden, we didn't try it that way before. So, and since last time, at the end we were discussing having Handelabra Live on the grill. I did get the grill going today. Had a couple hot dogs. So there you go, Sparky Wolf. If you want to have that offer, still stands. Handelabra Live Dinner Time Edition. I'm going to start with Wildfire because I want to try to win it. So let's go and start a prediction. Is the predictions about second wave still good? I don't know. Will I win wave 1? There we go. Predictions going. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Let's get the game going. I am drinking Jaromir Lager. We're going to stick with the hockey theme tonight. And Sweden is a great hockey nation, by the way. Several great hockey players on the Leafs from Sweden. William Nylander, Pierre Engvall, Rasmus Sandin, Timothy Liljegren. I didn't be missing. Is that all of them? There might be. I'm trying to think if there's any more Swedes. At least those 4. Yeah, William Nylander is definitely like a high-level Sweden player. He's going to be on their national team all the time. The others, they might break in, especially Sandin and Liljegren could be top defensemen for them at some point. So Sweden level 0, no events. We just get the escalation. They did go into mountains, and so we can try to deal with that. We do have this happening over here, which we could hop into and deal with and just let this blight maybe. Let's see what we get here. Gather. Oh yeah. Lure the unknown. Look at the elements on that too. So good. I'm always going to click on that because we can actually just lure this guy away without having to even go near there. So we can go into here. There's no blight, but we can just pop in there and... Actually, no, we can Threatening Flames the town out of there and they don't build at all, do they? Oh, we can only play 1 card, though. I'd rather keep them out of the interior, though, right? So we, Threatening Flames. Oh, there needs to be blight. Well, we lure the unknown, then. We lure the unknown. Yeah, we're not adding blight enough. We need more blight. I think we lure this guy. Stop the city build. We can block that Wetlands Explorer if we lure him in here. And we can actually just go in here ourselves. This would be only 1. We could have destroyed the town by, doing 1 damage and luring him in here and doing 1 damage. But, I'd rather block the Explorer into there. Then this is going to build. But we can actually just take care of that next turn if we want. Ah. Alright. Let's do that. Hey, look. They don't explore the wetlands. And maybe we just let that happen. We can add presence, gain energy. We give ourselves the option here, I suppose. I guess if we do this, then we have the option to go in there with Blight. But then we don't get to do anything about this build, which I'd love to do something about. I think we just let that. That's just one blight. We lose a Dahan. Whereas here's like cities and interior building and stuff. So let's just go in there. Get our 2 card plays. If we do Flame's Fury, we can destroy both of them. And the Dahan can go like into C2 for when that happens. This might be a very quick game. Flame's Fury and Flash Fires for an Explorer that pops up. If they explore jungles or like jungles. Yeah, I think that's it. Threatening Flames. We could do that, but I'd rather just... Yeah, getting the extra plant doesn't really do anything. Let's just do this, and if they explore jungles, we can kill the guy. And if they explore sands, I guess is the other option, then we kill an explorer. Well. With sands, oh well. Command beasts. Oh, we have extra damage. That's funny. Can't really make use of it. Cool. So now we're gonna start putting down blight. Probably. I guess we could gain a power card and just go in here without doing that, but actually, if we do that, do we just win? No, we still have an explorer on the board, so we can keep him around just for removing blight purposes. If we go in and destroy the city, we basically have nothing getting explored except the coast, which is really nice. So I think we do that. Gain a power card and try to get a card with... I guess we just played these 2 cards, worst case. We have enough energy. But if we get another card with fire on it, we can remove blight, so... And... Do we want that or do we want energy? We don't super need a card. These cards are okay. I guess Threatening Flame doesn't do anything. It's kind of the downside. We do 2 damage by going in there and then 1 damage with our innate just by having a single plant. Well, I might want to like clean up some blight first and not just kill the explorer right away. So I guess we want to gain a power card and maybe get a card that removes blight. So I guess that's something. Let's do that. There won't be a town, so we don't really want to play that unless we have to. I'd rather a cheaper card. None of these have fire or plant. Wow. Wow, guys. We just add strife to the town, and we destroy the... Add strife to the city and destroy the town, then we do other things. But we want to remove blight. But I can't play this. I guess I can... Yeah, I can go for 3 card plays and play these cards and just remove blight, and then, like... It's weird. Super weird. No, I wouldn't have enough fire, because I need the fire for my tracks. I don't like any of this. Why are these cards here? Do any of these cards do anything? Air, I guess. Slow power as if it were fast. Like, sure. Just gonna click on the card that's free. One of them. That's unfortunate. I think we just go in here and we just take our time. So I'm gonna send these Dahan in places where they're not gonna get converted. Oh, they do get converted here, don't they? Hang on. So don't push then. I guess if they both go here, then no one can get converted except for this guy. Or if they both go there, I think it's worse if they get converted there, right? Because there's already a guy there. We should send them to the mountain. And if the jungle has a town, well, oh well. Nothing we could do. Our hands are tied. Alright. None of those cards did say remove blight, right? I'm not I wasn't really paying attention. This one says add blight. Yeah. All right. And yeah, we're going to play the cards that let us remove blight. We get to generate fear here, which we might not want to do, but hey, I guess if we generate fear, then like we're winning too fast. It's fine. It's fine though. Main thing is killing that guy so he doesn't build. Sort of have an empty turn here. As long as it says, yeah, if it said remove and explore, we like win too quick, and then we have tons of blight in the island. Hey, look. It's a mountain. And so actually we can send this to Han over here so he won't get converted. We could send him away, but like, hey, may as well be on the coast, right? And let's remove blight from places where... I guess like here's fine because we just like go in there again. So there's a land that removes... There's a card that removes blight from coastal lands only, right? Well, we can just use it here. No, we can't because there's Dahan there. Let's remove the blight from this land. There are cards, of course, that remove from jungle wetlands or whatever, but I don't know. There's different cards. Let's reclaim. We're going to try to, like, clean up some blight here. Hey, look, Cycles of Time and Tide. This one works on wetlands, so, but they're no Dahan, remove blight. Cool. We don't want... I mean, we can allow them to build the town. We kind of have to. I guess if I could just pull them both here, that would work, but I don't think I have actually a way to do that. I would like to use this slow, please. What do we actually do with these? I'm going to use that here to remove a blight, which we may as well just like play a different card to remove a blight somewhere else. And use that another turn. If we lure Explorer here, we just kill him. So that's easy. We don't even have to, but we can. Then we could add Strife to the town that they put there, and then we win the next turn, except they're going to explore somewhere else, so we should be okay. Unless they choose Wetland, in which case we win too soon, but I think it's okay. We can Strife the town. That's how we deal with that place. Oh, except we don't get to remove a blight. I want more energy. Yeah, I don't really have a good way for that. I guess we can, it's more important to like deal with the Ravage, right? So there's no Cascade there. So it is what it is. Gather a town into a coastal land. Okay. They explore jungle. Alright, that's fine. More for them to do. Add Strife. I'm gonna push this guy here because we know he won't get converted here. Because I already went there. So that's taken care of. Now we get to 3 card plays. Of course, we add Blight by putting presents, but we can do that here, and then we can tidy it up. And we can sort of net increase the amount, I think. I guess we put it here because we want them to see less for exploring. So they already saw mountain. So actually this is just as good, isn't it? I guess we want energy. We go in here. Sure. Beasts go. Might have a beast where the city is, right? That might be nice. Push this guy just back in here. Guess he could go deeper, but... And one more per shire showing. And then now we can play 3 cards so we can do more stuff. Just need to play like plant fire cards. So like destroy the town that they build. And they explore either sands or wetlands. If it's wetlands, they don't explore at all. Oh, they will explore here because they were going to build a town there. Sure. And then I guess I play a card that doesn't do anything. I guess this card gives me an energy for next turn. Might be useful. Give me an energy. Remove a blight there. And do whatever. They're going to build here. This ravage is taken care of. But we're going to destroy that town. Which takes care of the ravage next turn. Unless they explore coastal, which they might. Good. That guy can hang out there. And we don't win, do we? No, we're close to winning, but we don't win yet. I want to remove this blight if we can, but it's going to be hard because I think I'd rather leave the one with 2 blight versus whatever. Let's send this one to Han, like, into the land with the guy. I think we just finish on the next ravage at this point, yeah? We get to remove 1 more blight, and then they ravage, and we win. If we gain a power card, we might get another blight removal. If worst case, we just clean up the blight that we added. So when we put presence, we might get to... I guess if I reclaim, we definitely get to remove more blight, right? Well, we don't because this has Dahan in it. Can we move all the Dahan? Not really. It's not... That card doesn't work. So we actually have to try for another power card. Hey, remove blight in a land with Dahan. Look at that. If it's jungle or sands, remove blight. I think I like this one because I like to get rid of the coastal blight here. We can afford it. Yes, I think so. So we're going to add just the energy one. May as well. Yeah, if we win too fast, if we do the other way. So we may as well just pop in here. Oh yeah, we don't want to add coastal blight, right? Why don't we just go in the back? Put blight back there. And we can clean it up. So like... Yeah, we called attend here. We're in range 1. It has Dahan. And we win when this happens next turn. Or we just... Yeah, I'm sure we can, like, defend it or whatever. We just need to, like, generate 1 more fear. Cool. Firestorm doesn't do anything. I guess we can make the beast go over there, but he's not... Then we wouldn't have it anymore, would we? Maybe they explore. I guess there will be an... command beasts definitely gets us a fear. I guess that's how we get that fear. For sure. Alright, took a little longer in this level, which we could have won already, but I wanted to tidy up some of the wildfire business here. Oh, this gets us a fear as well. So yeah, let's leave the 2 blight here, because it's better to have 1 land that has 2 blight than 2 lands with 1 blight each. This gets a fear, and we don't actually win yet. How do we beat that town? How do we, next turn, deal with that? I guess we didn't have the right card. We could have, just thinking if we can, like, I guess we're going to reclaim, and so we either get a defend card or we lure the unknown that guy, so that's fine. I don't want this guy to use the disease up, so I'm going to kill him. We just have to get rid of this town. We get 2 command beasts. So yeah, we reclaim. Gain a major so we can send it forward. Talons of Lightning. Fire and Flood is a great one to pass forward. And we're not getting to a slow phase, right? Oh, we just play Flash Fires and Flame's Fury and another air. We get to use that fast. GG. Okay. There's no more Coastal Blight, so we can't use that. Alright. That's the first game. I guess we should have taken the power. Let's use a slow power fast. Would have let us move 1 more Blight, but... There's wave 1. Let's make sure to do the vote. Start prediction. Will I win wave 2? Prediction. I know, you didn't think I was going to win wave 1. I mean, everyone said I would, and you were right. Second wave. I didn't look at the score, but we'll look at it next time. Hey, look, set aside a power card. I wonder which one. Push. Let's put a Dahan where the city is. So we're short 1 Dahan because we lost 1 in a Ravage. It's Ocean, sure. We now have extra Blight for 6 damage, but they don't have to do extra damage now. That's when it really goes off the rails with Sweden. Ocean is fine. I don't like putting it in the land with the city because there's no town there, and there won't be. So let's go with this jungle, which can see more lands. I guess it doesn't see more, but it sees the blighted one, which might be important. Sands it is. It's pretty important they don't build here, so I'm going to call... It's actually really good I went there because I can call the deeps that guy. Do we want to add 2 presents, or do we want to add 1 presence? We don't actually need to be in the ocean this turn. We could go, like, really greedy and start with this, because we're in the land we need already for Call the Deeps. And we can Grasping Tide this next turn. We could Tidal Boon ourselves to get more Dahan in here. So yeah, I think we do this and get presents in here in case they explore mountains. I would love to grab that town out of there. Like, if we get another card, like Lure the Unknown, we can grab that town. Well, there's 2 towns, I guess, aren't there? But let's jump right into this. We can afford... We can't actually afford to play a 1-cost card, can we, if we do this? Maybe that's not ideal. We're not drowning. Yeah, okay. I'm backing off. Let's go back to this. We're totally going up the card play track, though. Because then the following turn, we can go... there. All right. Call the Deeps, and I think I like Tidal Boon for the energy, and at worst case, we get to push this Dahan in here, which is going to help. So I guess only case. That's the only thing it might do. I could have used Swallow the Land Dwellers, but I don't want to like kill Dahan right now if I can help it. They explore the jungle, they explore the jungle, they explore the jungle. So be it. This might be just a land that blights. I mean, it's only building a town. This one is not so great. So here we gain a power card and move in. Yeah, we swallow land dwellers here, and that land is solved. This land is not solved, so let's try to get a card that might take a minor this turn, and then majors from now on, probably. Haunts and Embers. That solves this land. It's going to be 2 blight here, right? So it's worth a blight to not get 2 blight there, isn't it? Add a presence to a coastal land. Let's just put 1 in each. We don't need any sacred sites here. And we just want to play these 3 cards. Perfect. Defend this. And move these guys. Get them out of here. Just put them in this mountain, I guess. Mountain is likely to come up. It's mountain or wetland coming up, which is nice. And if it's wetland, that's nice. If it's mountain, we're going to drown this town here in the slow phase, so it's not so bad if it ends up being mountain. And we generate a fear. We get a fear card too. Don't know it's going to do anything, but... Push Dahan from a land with invaders or gather one into a land with invaders. That's funny because I was like, oh, I could push them in here, but like we don't have enough Dahan to make it matter. But now it does. We can actually... We can only move the Dahan. It'd be nice to get this single guy not being single, but we don't know what's going to happen. I guess is the thing. I think I just want to leave them where they are. Maybe move that guy. That's like the only thing I was thinking. Maybe move. I guess move that guy in there. I don't want them to be grouped up or spread out for the reasons of the event. Or not the event, the adversary rule. It's mountain. That's good. Well, it's not good. Actually, whatever would be wetland because of this guy, but oh well. All right, that goes here. That land is solved. And here, this land isn't solved or whatever, but like we can just do the same card there again next turn or defend it. Honestly, just defend it next turn is better because the Dahan are there. All right, reclaim, and we have a bajillion energy, so it's time for a major power. Man, oh yeah, look at this. Pent-up Calamity. We could put Disease. We got Indomitable Claim also. That's hilarious. We can get inland. But Pent-up Calamity actually deals with this land by putting Disease there. And then we can just use it to keep putting Disease on the board. So I really like that. Of course, Indomitable Claim is awesome, but like we have this game well in hand now, so I think it's Pent-up Calamity. Haunts and Embers did its job. Pent-up Calamity is better. And let's gather probably this guy, honestly, because this has a better range to the back. And this guy's still here, which is annoying. I guess we call the deeps just like for some energy. Tidal Boon for some energy. They're exploring anywhere. I guess Indomitable Claim would be good for Tidal Boon to get rid of this town. I guess we can still drown this guy. We can actually just stop this build, but with all the deeps entirely. So we just play Swallow Land Dwellers for 1 energy here. That's fine. More majors. So yeah, let's just stop the build. And stop this build with Disease. And make Fear. Honestly, I don't mind winning like super fast here because add Strife in a land. Sure, Strife away. Be nice to like add a Wilds token or more Disease or whatever, but we can do that with Pent-up Calamity. Coastal lands. LOL. LOL, said the Scorpion. LMAO. This beer is really good. This is like my favorite one from this brewery. Delta Force. I mean, I'm a sucker for a dark lager, but like, it's a really nice, balanced one. Yeah, this may as well just be here. So this Ravage is taken care of. Yeah, we just like throw down disease and stuff. So we like get another power card, try to throw down some wilds and disease, and like kill this town. We kill this town, we win the game. So like anything that can do 2 damage. I mean, they're gonna be building some stuff, but like if we can actually clean up in the fast phase if we can do 2 damage in the fast phase with the major here. So I just say we do it. The jungle hungers. Talons of Lightning. We can actually easily afford it. Very easily. Add Strife. These don't say add wilds or disease, but Pent-Up Calamity adds disease, so... Gather a presence. Oh, actually, we can just call the deeps these guys. That's hilarious. So, like, are we fine if we do this and win the game? We didn't clean up this blight, but, like, seems fine. It's just fun to eat these guys. We could just, like, leave this and not do anything. It's gonna put the disease again in the land with the city, because it's pretty useful for it to be there. All right, bye. Ocean is overpowered and so low. The challenge today, we're just doing second wave with Sweden. We actually were going to start with Guard the Elves Heart, but we totally didn't, did we? We just didn't. I was like, that was going to be the thing, but it was actually fine. So, turns out we didn't do Guard the Elves Heart. I was like, we're going to do this, and then I didn't. I just realized just now that we didn't do it. Will we win Wave 3? The answer might surprise you. All right, 43 points after 28 points. I mean, the points go up because the difficulty goes up. We keep Pent-Up Calamity, or I mean, Talons of Lightning is super good late game. Like, there's usually a bunch of towns everywhere. They're both really good. This is one land, but this actually can help with like a number of lands. So let's do that. I don't know. We like use it here and it like hits almost everything on the map. Like, it's very good. We have to push a Dahan. Let's send him in the blighted land. All right, we're coming into Sweden 2. Add city. And the blight moves somewhere else. And we have Thunder Speaker. Cool. All right, we have a problem here, but nothing here, which means we can just start off with a big old smash in C5 here. So we want to get a manifestation in there right away. So we just like get in here and we pull all our Dahan in. We do need an animal. So that, I guess it's sudden ambush. Voice of Thunder does more moving. Is that better? But it means we don't get... It means we max out at 2 times 2, so 8 damage. Which is still nothing to sneeze at. But if we can prevent them exploring the sands, that would be really good. That gets us gather 2, push 1. I want both of these things. That's not great. Oh wait, this moves in a this gathers an Dahan. So we can gather 1 Dahan here. Kills the explorer. We use gather the warriors here to gather these two and push one, or we gather two, just gather two. We end up with 3 Dahan and do 6 damage, which leaves 1 town, which then we Words of Warning. Is that any different than the other thing? Is Voice of Thunder better here because we can, like, blow up the towns and then manifest? I guess that's probably better, isn't it? Then next turn is... We don't even need to play Words of Warning. We just, like, reclaim and get more cards. Yeah, it's Hockey Night. So I just want to make sure this works out. So we push 2 Dahan. So we have 2 Dahan here, which destroys 1 town. And then we have only 4 damage. Actually, right? Yeah, it's actually not enough damage. But then we just Words of Warning next turn, don't we? Which is enough. Because there's just going to be a town left after that because we get this. This town's gone. So there's just the 6 health stuff. They don't do any bonus damage right now. So we destroy the town and the city and the explorer, and then Words of Warning kills the guy. And then we have sudden ambush. So maybe next turn we play these 2 cards if there's like an explorer somewhere we want to get. All right, that's fine. The other way was fine too, but this is cheaper, and we maybe don't have to play sudden ambush for little effect there, right? So, all right, they explore the blah blah blah, and we could generate fear. No, we're not doing that. We destroy a town. We do 4 damage. Yeah, so Words of Warning. I mean, we could just play Sudden Ambush to kill this guy, and then Words of Warning their next turn. That seems good. Then we can, like, take this turn to, like, put out a bunch of presents. Get to more energy. I think I like that. So, let's get presents from... Let's just get some more energy income here. Get some presents going. These are expensive. We can move our Dahan around a little bit. We only need the one guy here. There's no events. You can math it out. Fear card. Skip and explore. Cool. I like that. It's jungle, or it's just... If it's jungle, it's great. I mean, Sands is good too. It's Sands. So there's no explorer. There's just this place. Which means we want to get more Dahan there. This is fine. So gather 3. Yeah, let's just gather these 2. And then we can just blow this up in the slow phase next turn, or even if we get like a fast power that does damage per Dahan, that would be cool. All right, we do have a danger of this guy getting converted here. And actually anyone getting converted, so that's annoying. Well, not here because they're dead. We're playing a defend card, Words of Warning probably for that, but we might get a different one. So let's take a miner first, at least. See what we get. If we get a cheaper defend, like, we'll use it. Defend 1. That works for here. Just not do anything there and defend it next turn. This does add disease. That's fun. Push a town. We could push this town and not have to defend it, but, like, I don't know. It's the same thing. So let's just take this defend card because we're going to want it for this jungle probably soon. And just take another miner. I think with the issues we're looking at, miners are fine. Defend 2. Add beasts. Remove blight from mountain or wetland, actually. Hey, that's a thing we can do. We don't really have anything else to do this turn, except, like, get our Dahan over here to blow this stuff up later. I'm a little worried about this guy getting converted, but... so we do that, and we only get to play one more card. Do we remove the Blight? Or do we... We move this guy over here. He can't get converted because they can't explore it. I don't know that's worth 2 energy, though. Is it worth 2 energy? Probably not. Teeming Rivers cleans up a Blight for us. Or adds Beasts if we feel like that's more important. And then we just defend this next turn with Drift Down. And we maybe blow that stuff up. There. And we have a Fear option with the Beast, but that's not really needed, so... They explore. Not mountains, good. Oh, but they get to convert that guy. They converted the guy. Guys. 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 Alright, if we kill this explorer, defend 4 is enough. So... Oh, bring the people. Gather the warriors. Make the stack. Remove the Blight. I think we just like... Oh, we can't get a different card. So we have to literally... Like, we can't get to reclaim 1 either. We have to, like, use sudden ambush here. And drift down. And then we play Voice of Thunder. Yeah, I'd like to play Voice of Thunder and Manifestations to, like, blow this up, but I guess we're gonna have to do that next turn. Might lose another Dawn here. Dang it. Getting to 3 card plays seems important. Guess we'll put more presence back here. Presence pile. I guess with Gather the Warriors, you know what? We're gonna have enough that we can go and smash that. So let's actually instead... Oh, we only... Oh, if we don't place 2 presents, we only play 2 cards. So it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I've already canceled my plan. Let's just do this. We'll reclaim next turn. Slash... I don't know. Literally, we have to kill that Explorer, so defend 4 is enough. Oh, wait, we don't, because we have Command Beasts. Hang on. Go away, Sudden Ambush. Come here, Manifestations. Command Beasts can do 1 damage. And then defend 4 is enough here, and then we can Voice of Thunder and smash everything and finish the game, and goodbye. Also, we can just destroy this extra guy. Or we can just use that in the slow phase, so... Because we have 1,000,000 air. Using the slow phase. There might be an extra town here. There is an extra town there. Sweden, stop killing my guys. They're killing me, Smalls. 1, 2. We have to put 3 here. No, we don't actually. We don't have to put 3 there because we have Lead the Furious. All right. So here is going to be 1 presence. Here is going to be... We don't actually care about the jungle, but like... We have nothing else to do. Just like go away. Just go. Please go away. And now we reclaim. We can get reclaim 1. But reclaim 1 doesn't let us actually deal with this properly. So let's take a miner. But I have to click there. Delusions of Danger. That solves that land with 1 thing. Cheaper than sudden ambush. And oh, we just don't have energy. I can't really justify a major here. Steam vents. This is even better. It adds wilds. We could add strife. Gold's allure. All right. Add a wilds. And then what? Like, get our Dahan to the back somehow. We can make it be 1 less explorer there. If we play such cards to have... There's no fire. Where's the fire? We don't have the fire. We don't have enough energy to, like, make things happen right? Yeah, all of our fire costs too much. So I just, like, play cards to push Dahan around and stuff. It's funny, I'm getting, like, a million air, but, like... We don't have a fire. I could plan, like, next turn, I guess, but... If I do this, we can actually get some Dahan into here. And then we can do something about that. We can put a beast in here that we can use. I don't know if we can use it, but we can do something. You go here. Fear card. Defend 2. Cool. We got free energy. Fear card. We're 1 damage per Dahan. Cool. Build a city, which is really annoying. Explore both the jungles, which is also annoying. At least they don't convert it on. Oh, I did get my Dahan movement. So, man, I only have 3 Dahan left on the entire map. That's weird. There's no blight in those lands I can remove. Do we, like, sudden ambush this guy? We Delusions of Danger one of them and sudden ambush the other, I guess. So it doesn't really matter. I just need the Dahan to be... I just need to be nearby. I don't need the Dahan to be nearby for that. So let's get all of our Dahan together so they don't get converted by... I guess we only need to worry about sands and or just wetlands and coastal here, so it's actually not a big deal. Do we get... Actually, we don't get Talons of Lightning in time. We're like 1 turn away. But again, if we sudden ambush in here and Words of Warning... Or sorry, no, Drift Down. Words of Warning and Drift Down. Yeah, we defend 1 from that. We actually defend enough in here. I think we win then. So let's just bring friends. Just leave our presence there. It's fine. And our presence, I guess, is fine there. We want 1 more Dahan over here. Right, so all we need to do is play defend 4 and kill a guy, and then we win? Yeah, okay. Give me energy then. We don't have a major to pass by, which maybe we want here. We're playing. I guess we don't have to play sudden ambush. We can just like push the explorer. So we need 1 energy. We're playing these 3 cards, right? And that makes defend 4 against 5 damage. And then there's no more buildings left and we win. So yeah, we take majors to like pass along then. Because there's nothing else to do. We only need 1 energy, or 2 energy, sorry. Major powers. Jungle Hungers with Threshold is pretty good. Death Falls Gently. It's pretty good but more restrictive. Grant Hatred. Add Strife in up to 3 adjacent lands. This could be a lot with Blight with Sweden. The adding Strife in 3 adjacent lands might be nice. But Jungle Hungers, though, right? So, like, it only costs 3. I guess the restriction can be tough, and we don't really have that. But it's very good. And as a set-aside power, it's very good. All right, we don't care about a lot of these things. I guess do we look for, like... Oh, Time and Tide is the only fast Blight removal, right? I guess there might be, like, fast major Blight removal we might come up with. Cast down into the briny deep. Infinite Vitality removes Blight. Are these better than Jungle Hungers? I think Twisted Flowers is better. Right? It adds 7 fear, does 3 damage, adds strife, and removes 2 invaders. Tsunami is good too. These are all pretty good choices. This is like a get out of jail free card. Especially the Threshold. You don't get the full Threshold with second wave on the cast down, though. I mean, Destroy All Invaders is not bad. It's probably better than this. Like, 6 fear. This gets 1 more fear and a strife, but this just destroys all the invaders. I guess Tsunami is pretty good. It does get rid of a lot of Dahan, which we're having trouble with. Are these better than Jungle Hungers, I guess is the question. I mean, Jungle Hungers basically is cast down into the land. Basically. This only works on coastal. This only works on coastal. Jungle Hungers won't work on this back wetland, but it works everywhere else. I'm feeling like Twisted Flowers is my pass along here, actually. So I could play Jungle Hungers. We're playing these first 3 cards. Well, we could add a different wilds, but I guess having wilds in the back is better, isn't it? So undo that, click that, click that. We send this guy wherever. We defend. We defend. I only have 3 Dahan the whole island. There's nothing we can really do about that. So this is defended, and we kill the guys, and we win. We add new Dahan now. Yes. Okay. And we don't have disease, but it's fine. Hey, look, we win. Choose outcome. Yes. Will I win wave 4? Make your bets. Place your bets. We got 43 points. The score is the same as Ocean. All right. Set aside a power card. Yeah, I think it's Twisted Flowers. Like, Jungle Hungers is great, but Twisted Flowers generates 7 extra fear and adds strife and removes 2. Like, I feel like that's just like remove 2 cities. Jungle Hungers is cool, but I think this is better. 7 fear is like 2 fear cards, right? Very, very good. Let's keep the beast here with the city. And the wilds in the back. And I'm going to send the Dahan to the middle or the blight. There's no event, right? So I think just the middle, so they're accessible. There's just like not a lot. There's only 4 now. Maybe we'll get river. I guess we can pick our spirits, but hey, keeper. Keeper's gonna start here in this jungle. That seems okay. This sand might be problematic, but honestly though, it might be good to like pull serpent out here because the bigger damage. That could be rough. But serpent's really good at picking up majors early. Let's go for serpent. I feel danger here. But we'll do what we can. Serpent's gonna be tough later when there's too much blight in the island, so. Alright, it's wetlands. They're not exploring from the ocean in this board, which is funny. Alright, so that means that this is covered by Aegis if we go in here, but this is not. Right now, that's going to be a lot of damage because we're going to gain a power card. If we can stop them building a city here, then Aegis will do the job. So I think we try to get a Lure the Unknown or something like that. Enticing Splendor. Cool, so for here, we Enticing Splendor the town. That seems great. And his plant, like, what more can you ask for? It has plant. We must have card plays. I could Flowing Power myself this turn, but I usually like to do it on the second turn with Serpent here, and then we get 3 card plays instead of just 2. Because Aegis is going to... Aegis does how much defend? 2? 2, but then we're going to absorb. So we're going to absorb and Aegis. So we get defend 3, which is going to be enough because it's 4 damage. So that's the plan, is Flowing Power, Essence, Aegis is our plays next turn. This is literally don't build a city on us, please. We still have, of course, like the rest of the island, but Serpent is so slow to start. Yeah, that's a double blight if I ever saw one. C1 we can probably manage somehow. That is just like, whoop, whoa, Nelly. Don't even think about it. We take a Miner just to have another card. Hey, Lure the Unknown. Hey, Entrancing Apparition. Defend 2 is kind of like what, but this has plant on it. This has blight removal, and it says sands blight removal, but the elements are very good. But Lure the Unknown is just so very good. Gift of Living Energy is also very good, but it's not as good in solo, because it's just not. So, add presence. Gotta be get to 2 card plays. Gotta be getting... Let's go in here, and then we can arrange 1 to everywhere. I guess, are we getting enough damage if we go absorb and Flowing Power and Aegis? Oh yeah, we can push the town out of there. That seems great. We could also destroy the town. Yeah. Alright, we're going in a different land. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're going in here, and we can take care of that one. That's happening. There's nothing we can really do about that. So Flowing Power and Absorb, and we'll play Aegis off of that. So now we've got... Actually, we've got 2 damage, which we can destroy this town with. Right? Yeah. And... Oh, we can also get an any, so we could destroy a city, but... It's strength destroying that city is less important than, like, destroying that town right now. We're in danger. Or just... Yeah, we can just push one town, destroy the other. So we actually take a plant as our any here. I think we take a plant. So absorb self. I gotta absorb myself. It has to be, well, yeah, it has to actually literally has to be this, doesn't it? Because I want the presence in the other places. And this defends 3 in adjacent lands. And this Dahan kills them. That doesn't do anything, but then we can stop this. That is happening unless we happen to get defend 10. I guess we might get Indomitable Claim. If we do, like, sure. We'll see. Take a major next turn probably with this much energy. Explore the sands. After all, I guess maybe I did want to go and blow up that city, but oh well. That might be a land we just let go. Well, we can't let this land go. That's the problem. We can lure the unknown, the town out of there at least next turn. And rouse in anger. Oh, right. I don't get to deal with both lands, do I? Well, sure. Do that. This one seems more important to manage. And, all right, we got a fear card. So, yeah, here's... I guess we have gift and lure. We could play those cards, but I think we look for a major that can potentially, like, wipe C2 before it blows up, or, like, have C4 not do 12 damage. Or C6 is really more important, right? Lure helps with C6. We can get that town out of there. So, yeah, we look for a major and we put down, start going top track to get to reclaim 1 in the any. And we have 2 out of 7 presents because we absorbed. So, let's take a major. Talons of Lightning doesn't work on the lands we care about right now. Sweep into the sea is interesting. Pillar of Living Flame, Jungle Hungers is interesting. It's here because oh, and we would be very close. We played that and Lure the Unknown. We can't also play Gift. That and Lure the Unknown like almost gets the elements like immediately. That's really interesting. And it's slow though. Yeah, these don't actually help us this turn. I guess Pillar of Living Flame, we can just blow up the city and the town that they build there, right? We need to make a sacred site. But honestly, that's fine. That seems pretty okay. I mean, the elements suck because it only has fire. It's like really useless for that, but yeah, I like Talons, but unfortunately, Talons does not work. It only works on mountains and wetlands, and those lands haven't been an issue. Living Flame. Yeah, the 5 damage is pretty nice. The 3 fears is like basically a fear card. I mean, it's basically a fear card every time. So actually, we lure the unknown to make this only be a town, and we Pillar of Living Flame here. Assuming, and then we can Aegis both of them from here. Next turn. Okay. Okay. So we put our Sacred Site here so we can see range 2 for Pillars of Lightning, Pillar of Living Flame everywhere. From here, it actually can't see this land. We have to forget a card. Enticing Splendor. It does have a plant on it, but then so does Lure the Unknown. And this land, it's not going to be very easy to use, I think, a lot of the time. We can get a fire. Yeah, so Lure the Unknown. I mean, we could gamble and maybe Gift of Primordial Deeps gets a card that we want, but the chances... we have to make sure that doesn't build a city, I think. I mean, we don't have to. We could Pillar of Living Flame, but... Oh, 1 more fire and we actually get the threshold on this. That's funny. I think we just do the thing while we have the chance. With like, Lure the Unknown is actually going to stop working soon because there are not going to be any lands without invaders. Command Beasts could make a fear, but I think it's fine to just let that wait until later. Add Strife and Allow with Dahan. Okay. I guess here, because the wilds will come and then maybe. I don't know. Yes, heavy mining. We might see we'll probably see the Blight Guard this game. Jungle Explorer. Well, they didn't convert any Dahan, which they could have. And Pillar of Living Flame. So yeah, so here's the thing. We can Aegis. We can put presence in here and Aegis. So that's going to defend this land. So I think we just do this and that takes care of this land. But this land, actually, we don't want to add Blight there from Pillar of Living Flame, do we? So let's just blow this up. No, we could actually just, we don't actually have to go in there. We could just Aegis here. There's only one Explorer here. So maybe we don't actually reclaim. Because if we gain a major power, we could use Gift of Primordial Deeps. Oh, but we do want to be able to defend this. Like, we don't want that Cascade. And we want to deal with this. I think we're searching for Indomitable Claim or Infinite Vitality or something for this now. Because, oof. So I think we gain a power card and we look for a major. And if we don't find it, we can reclaim. I think that's probably fine. Pillar of Living Flame doesn't help there, so. These, I don't know if these help. Does Land Thrashes do the job? 4 damage, right? That's not like enough. Dissolve the Bonds. Sends Explorers around. We end up with 1 town here. No, there's a new city. Can we get the threshold? There's so many questions. Poisoned land is really good, but also adding Blight is rough here against Sweden. This is not a great draw. I mean, Land Thrashes is going to start being really good. That's true. So, turns out we have to reclaim, right? Because none of these help with C6. I mean, we don't have to, but like we probably should. Probably should. Probably. For each Blight then present, plus 4 damage. That's a lot of damage here if you're willing to accept a Cascade. I don't think we have the elements for that going on right now, but that's interesting. Are we getting... Yeah, we're getting an any. We're pretty close to getting that if we just use that animal any. We're actually pretty close to getting the elements for Land Thrashes also. And I feel like it's going to be a power that's going to work for us a lot. Could also do unlock the gates, but the problem is it doesn't really do anything except make us strong. Dissolve the bonds. I like that too. What would happen here? They're going to build a city. We would replace one of the cities with 2 explorers, replace one of the towns with 2 explorers. So we're going to end up with a city and a town because all the explorers run away. If we had the threshold, that would be super cool. To get the threshold, we would have to get a card with fire and water from this, and then use our any on animal. That could happen. And if that happened, everything would be dead, I think. So I feel like that's worth a chance. I guess that's assuming we're playing this. Which we probably aren't. We're probably reclaiming and playing Aegis. So are we even playing that? Do we play Pillar of Living Flame and take a fire for the any and like accept the cascade and blow it to crap with 9 damage? Like 10 damage? It's 10 damage destroys everything but 2 explorers, so it isn't actually enough, but it's enough with Aegis the following turn. Oh man. That alright, we're picking a different card. I think it's gonna be this because there's gonna be blight everywhere. We're gonna just yeah, okay. I've changed my mind. We are blowing up. We're Pillar of Living Flame in there. I think that's better than having it add 2 blight. We're adding 1. What are we forgetting? Lure of the Unknown. There's not gonna be any place with no invaders. It's just not usable. We can move our presence. We still need a sacred site. We want to move this presence anywhere or just leave it here? I think we just leave it here. I don't want to be using Aegis for 1 land, but it is cascading. Oh, we can't afford Pillar because of that. Why? Why? How close are we to this? Not close enough, and we're not getting an any after all anyways, because we're not placing presents. Why is everything terrible? Why is everything not doing what I want? All right, we're gonna go back. We just hope that we get to defend this, and if it cascades, it cascades. It's only 4 damage, it's only 1 cascade. What could possibly go wrong? So we play these 2. And hope if we get a defend card, cool. If we don't, oh, I don't want energy. I want to put presence. Sorry. Do we want to get that, or we want dissolve the bonds in that case then? Oh, man. The same cost. Land Thrashes, we could do the repeat, which could like do a decent amount of damage somewhere. But right, yeah, this was assuming we like reclaim, right? So no, it was assuming that we get a card with with the right elements on it because we're gonna get our any. Yeah, you know what? Dissolve the bonds. Dissolve, I don't know. Dissolve the bonds and we hope for the threshold. I don't know. I'm waffling here. Waffling too much. I want to be adding presence. And let's put it here in the middle. Unless I want it to be down here because of my powers here. Yeah, that's actually probably smart, right? We actually want to be in... Oh, but we can't because there's Blight. All right, forget it. Forget it. Play these 2 cards. Right? So this... We're hoping for a high roll on this minor power. We got Defend 4. We got Gift of Power. That doesn't do anything. We didn't get a card that has Fire and... Oh, we got a card that has Fire and Animal, though. Fire and Animal means we can choose a water? No. We needed it to have... We needed to have the right elements. Hang on. We have 2 fire, so that's fine. We need a water, and we need 2 animal. So we need a card that has water and animal. Or... Right? If we pick this, we're short. Yeah. If we pick this, we're short. Yeah, none of these work. We have to pick Confounding Mists if we want to avoid that cascade. Basically. Which seems good. We can't get the threshold. So... okay. Oh, yeah, this is my any. Do I not get to play it? Where's my choice? I game? Gain a minor power. Oh, we don't get energy. We don't get energy. Rude. Well, we may as well get that and play it. It has at least as good elements. Man, I don't know what's happening in this game. Fear card, trust fall. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, do we want to command beasts for a fear? Because, wow. Hopefully the fear card's not going to give us fear, right? That on level 1, that never happens. I definitely screwed up there. For some reason, I keep thinking this is giving me an energy, but it super doesn't. It super doesn't. This any element doesn't really do anything either. Like, not at all. Okay, we're just gonna roll with the punches here. Defend 1 in all lands. Well, that's 1 short. Well, 3, it's too much short. It's a bunch short. Alright, Cascade back here. The Blight card says Downward Spiral. Sure. Serpent likes it. And it's Sands. Alright. Serpent is having trouble, but try to turn the corner here. I'm just gonna click this and see what happens. I guess it just, yeah, it's automatic because there's 1 extra explorer and he can go into the mountain there. These Dahan are gonna turn to towns like any second. That's not great. So none of these actually, the any doesn't do anything. Does any do anything with this? No. Does nothing. Give me minor power. We have this. We don't have Dahan there. I always have fire. I can push a town. This is a lot. This is 7 damage. This is 4 damage. So absorb helps, but it's not enough. I guess we have to kind of reclaim. So, but we didn't take the defend card. Ah. We can move into here and push the town away, and then the Aegis is enough, right? The Aegis defends. Cities do 4 damage, 5 damage. But Aegis is going to defend 4 if we do it right. So I don't know if we have enough cards. Plays. Do I click that? Should I click that? Aegis, we have 1 absorb presence, so it's defending 3. It's defending 3, so it doesn't defend a city, does it? No, it doesn't. Even if we move the town out, it's not enough. So why did I click that when I could click a card that, like, is better, like that? It has my picture on it. Okay, here I could push a town out. I could get an energy. Stop flashing. So here we could destroy the town. I mean, in here. That does mean this land has less to worry about. Sure. Do make fear. Haha, we could win if there were no buildings. Alright. We don't have to reclaim. We could dig for another major power and gain energy, but that seems terrifying. We have reclaim 1. We have reclaim 1. So we could gain a power card, and if we don't like it, or if it like, honestly, if we Aegis here and get another defend card for this, that's enough. Man, we're like behind the 8 ball though. Have you ever thought about winning? No, I haven't considered that. That seems dumb. We're like then way behind on the 8 ball on these sands. But at least the sands we can like attack with Pillar of Living Flame if we had any energy, which we don't because we're behind, because we can only play 2 cards because blah blah blah. Like click this and look for a miner that can defend this with the help of Aegis, right? Defend 10 at range 0. Can't make a Sacred Site there now. So this is just 3, like 2 Blight and then another one somewhere else. So 3 Blight. Because even reclaiming, we can't do anything with that. I guess there's a chance with Gift of Primordial Deeps. There's a chance. But we won't be able to afford it. Because those 2 cards cost 3, and unless there's a 0 cost defend that we can do. Yeah. I don't like these cards. This is like good elements for the right-hand side. I guess we're only at, if we defend Aegis, we only add 2 Blight instead of 3. So it's gonna click this. And do we bother? I think we add presence because reclaim 1 is better than reclaiming all here. And get into C2 to destroy the town they build, at least. City here, LOL. Reclaim 1. Do we go with flowing power? Do we need those elements? We're not getting a plant right now, so we're not getting bonus energy, but that might be fine. I guess we could goo. We want absorb essence, right? For this. There's no need to take an extra blight over here. I guess we could play quicken there if we wanted to. Not absorb essence. What am I doing? It's Aegis. But Aegis, I guess, yeah, Aegis does stop the extra blight over there. So it's not nothing. So it's Aegis and Constancy, and we reclaim Aegis. We keep Aegis. Don't love any of that. So yeah, 5 damage there. Alright, another major next turn. Command Beasts could make a fear that doesn't... now that in level 2, an extra fear could do something, but I think we just hang on to Command Beast still because 1 damage doesn't do anything right now. Hello, Licky. Destroy presence. This one here now? Seems okay. Don't want to be too far away from that. Gather up to 2 Dahan and 1 damage if Dahan are present. Exciting. We could actually use our Dahan. Only 1 damage, though. I would put them in here, except they'll die. I could put them in here to clean it out, but I don't actually care about it that much. I'd rather put them in here because we know that they won't escalate. They haven't gone into wetlands yet, so yeah, it's a 50% chance of them not converting another Dawn if we move these guys out. I guess I could put them in there, but I don't know what to do about that land. This can go into the mountain, I guess. It's mountain. We lose another Dahan. Sweden. I hate. Oh no. Oh, I mean, yes. Great. Good. Uh, so interesting. We could stop them building a city here by destroying this strafed town. How much is the damage here? 5 and 10. So again, we're sort of in this situation where Aegis like helps. We could just play Quicken here if we decide to make a Sacred Site here and just like allow that to cascade. Guess we do that. We take a major and we play that in Quicken. We don't play Aegis. We reclaim Constancy and maybe we play it again. I think like stopping this from building a city seems good. That, of course, is happening. I guess we could just Aegis from here. It's the same energy cost as Quicken. But it doesn't defend enough here, right? It does if I kill this town. I guess that's the thing. It provides more elements on the right-hand side. One damage to each could be good if we like had time to do that, but we don't. Yeah, so next turn we're going to go for a major. I guess if we play Quicken and that... The 10 damage, though, really depends. Like, Aegis could help us defend both. Whereas there's a cascade here. I don't know. Infinite Vitality gone away already? No, we didn't come across it yet. That seems like it would be a good one there. Or Indomitable Claim would be excellent. We also have the chance to get more fear here or an energy. More fear or an energy. We should have taken Land Thrashes now. Why didn't we take Land Thrashes? So Slumbering works by the rules of Spirit Island. I'm not sure what your question is. It works like any other game. I think we go for the fear. We have 4 energy. I guess the energy might potentially get us something. Fear card. We're probably getting the fear card anyway, right? So let's get an energy. We might like have a major power that it's like, oh, we wish we had one more energy. And yeah, I feel like Aegis is the right call here, right? So we blow up this town. We Aegis here. I don't know. I don't know what's the right call for sure. We reclaim 1. We gain a power card, and we probably add a presence. Major power. Volcanic eruption. Unrelenting growth. Terrifying nightmares. That actually stops them building here. We just piled them all in here. It's helpful. 2 damage, destroy all explorers. If it's jungle wetlands, add a blight. But if it's not, I don't know if we get that. Do we have any chance at the threshold? Fire, air, earth. Actually, we do. Well, the air is hard. The air is hard. We don't have any. We don't have enough air in our pockets. Pockets is because that could be something that like helps to take care of this. It would totally take care of that. Can we do it? Can we do it? So we have presence there already. That's good. We have fire already, so the fire is good. Earth, we don't have, but we're going to be getting water. Okay, fine. So it comes with 1. So we need 2 air and 1 earth. Suppose we play Absorb Essence. That comes with earth. So we just need to take the any of air. And then our other any here is air. And then we have the threshold, which totally clears that up. Then there's a problem that this blights. But at least it's not cascading, so that's better, right? That's better. So let's see. We click that, and we forget like a card we're probably not going to play again, which is Dissolve the Bonds or Pillar of Living Flame. It's so expensive. And we reclaim Absorb Essence, which is we need to get the extra any. And we have enough energy so we can add presence. We put presence somewhere. Like here because it's going to get destroyed, or here because it's going to get blighted and it's going to be hard to get presence back there. So we play Absorb Essence and Flow. Where right now we got the fire, we take in any there, and we're going to get an any off Absorb, and so we get the Threshold, which clears out C6. And they don't put three blight and make us lose the game, so that seems important. Oh, actually here we can command beasts and not blight there, so hey, 1 damage. Cool. All right, Absorb. I guess the one we just put seems good. And take air. And since this is not jungle wetlands, we only get 6 damage. Well, turns out that's exactly enough. You can play a card, lets the spirit play a card. Yeah, yourself. Also, we have to destroy presence. Yep. Oh. I guess we're putting presence down. Probably. We're probably reclaiming and adding presence. Well, maybe not even. We've got a city here. Yeah, we've got another problem turn coming up right away. Surprise, surprise. We could get Pyroclastic Flow again and do this. I think we do it here though, right? Because of the cascade issue. So if we destroy our presence, I don't want to destroy the presence there. Why did we forget whatchamacallit? If we didn't forget Pillar of Living Flame, would that be enough? 5 damage? It wouldn't be enough here, right? We would need the Threshold, which we can get, though, because we got fire cards up the wazoo here. But we still have the problem where this adds a lot of blight to this land. There's a lot of blight everywhere, is what I'm saying, but we can make a Sacred Site here to quicken the Earth Struggles. And then we Pillar of Living Flame this for 10 damage in the fast phase. Yeah, I think we have to go back and forget a different card. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Turns out we're gonna forget this. Gift of Power. It has the only plant though. Dissolve the Bonds. I feel like that's gonna be potentially useful. Let's Gift of Perennial Deeps. Alright. Alright, use this for damage. Absorb. Pillar of Living Flame is range 2, right? Yeah, so it can be from here. We can have the Sacred Site set up here, which is perfect. So that is fine. Absorb, and we click air. And we choose air for any, and we're great. And we do this. Kill everything but one explorer. All right. We lost our mint. All right, I think that plan works for next turn to play Pillar of Living Flame. We have enough energy. We play that and Quicken the Earth Struggles. I don't know that we get the threshold. We get a fire. We have a fire already. And we take the any fire. I think we're short fire, but you know what? It'll at least stop the extra bonus blight. It's better than any other plan I have right now. And actually, no, we can play Flowing Power. We're gonna reclaim. Can we reclaim all? I think we're gonna reclaim all. I think that works. All right. So we destroy this one because we're gonna make our sacred site here. That's the plan. Hey, defend Perdahan. So we didn't actually need to kill that guy, but whatever. Coastal lands. Well, at least that mountain's gonna get smashed. That's the idea. And we have Rouse and Anger, which I totally forgot about. And we have enough to kill, not kill the city, but we may as well kill the town. We have nowhere else to do it. That means that these two Dahan can finish off everything there. So yeah, it was reclaim all and make a sacred site here, right? That's the important things. If we want to move our presence, I think no, I think, well, we could get this out of here and like, we could put presence in that mountain, which is good for our other card, right? For Pyroclastic. Actually, that's probably a good idea. I think that is okay, as long as we have enough, like, to do what we want. So we want Flowing Power. Oh, we have the set-aside power. Oh, ho, ho, ho! So we use that to clean up this jungle, which isn't doing anything, but, like, we basically win the game. Or do we just save it? I totally forgot we have that. Let's just save it and use it next turn. Oh, it's slow. It's slow though, so we can use it on one of these lands. Okay, let's play it. Let's play it, baby. All right, Flowing Power. We have Command Beasts again. Play a card. Quicken their struggles. We get the threshold on this once we click Fire. Oh, we already have it. We have another any. Oh, this is slow. How do I not know what my cards do? That means we can just Pyroclastic Flow instead then. Why do I not know that this is slow? Why is this card slow and it costs so much? Why? I guess we could just use this, but it's also slow. How do I not know what my cards do? We play Pyroclastic Flow, which, like, does the job, right? It better, because I don't know what I'm doing, turns out. If we play another card, we can get another air, and we can get another air. And that better be enough. It's not enough. Is it? Why is it not enough? Why do we not know what we're doing? If we play... Right, the other card we wanted to play was Quicken Their Struggles. Why do we not know what we're doing? This lets us get the air for Pyroclastic Flow, which is important to avoid the, you know, cascade over here, but it doesn't actually, because we're actually short by 1 damage. Is it like a fear card trust fall here? How do I not know? Oh no, this is enough damage for here, but then we lose this. We don't get to play Quicken Their Struggles. I mean, we hope the fear card says defend for Dahan, right? Like, we have to hope that at this point. So, how do I not know what's happening? Turns out I don't know what's happening. We have to click air. We have to click air. I mean, we don't lose the game now, so that's something. But like, I definitely was like, Pillar Living Flame's got to be fast, right? It costs 5. Like, I just get it confused with Talons of Lightning, I guess. So, one more fear gets us a card versus letting them build a town. I think getting another fear card is worthwhile versus a damage here. Because we have this to deal with stuff. Yeah, so another fear card means at least that they might have one less blight here. So 1 fear. Level 2 fear cards are pretty good. Oh man, I'm losing so much presence. Do I want to not have visibility to the back? Oh. I think we just take this off and hope that we don't lose it. Remove 1 from land with 2 or fewer. I mean, literally we have to remove this so we put 1 less blight. Like, it kind of sucks. Remove from an inland land. Well, that does not help me, does it? We have 2 Dawn left on the island. But they only had 1 blight there. Wow, guys. Wow. This has taken a turn, hasn't it? Oh, the captions are like they added a dime instead of a blight, so it wrote 10 cents. Jungle and wetlands. Well, that means I probably want to do things. I don't know. I only get to... Oh, I get nothing. This is just fear. I'm only here. I almost ran out of presents on the island. I have to add presents every turn or I lose, by the way. That is now happening because of the blighted island. We can at least play lots of cards and get lots of energy. This should probably go here. There's a ravage happening here, though. Remove 2 and 3 damage. Yeah, we actually can't get fear off the town, can we? This is brutal, though, right? Like, right now they build here. It's going to be an outrageous amount of damage. I think we have to run for the fear win. I don't know that we can. There's only 1 city. All right, we run for the getting rid of cities somehow. And we do that by getting rid of this. So we add strife to a piece, but we're going to be like removing them and doing 3 damage. So like, that's pretty good. Obviously, these are happening. There's... Oh, yeah. So there's 2 blight here. But we can, like, Aegis to make it be only 2 blight instead of more. Yeah, we're in, like... We're living on the edge here. That's for sure. They're building a city here. They're building a city here. They're building a town here. Can we stop them from building cities? And can we... This freaking adds blight if we use it on the places where we want. I don't know what to do. We can play 4 cards. This gets rid of a city. This kills a city. I don't think we can afford both of them. I needed something in the fast phase that destroys this, right? Like, there's major... Like, if only I had a card that could do that. It only does 2 damage, but this does 1 damage to each. Are we getting out of this? Yeah. Oh my gosh. We're getting out of this by the skin of our teeth. By the skin of our teeth, we're getting out of this. We're playing this, and we're moving a presence into that land because it has to be range 1 of a mountain. This does 1 damage to each building, and this does 2 damage. All right, we're getting out of this. Is there anything else that doing anything else does anything? No, I don't think so. Nothing else does anything. Oh, this is range 0 of a sacred site. No. What do my cards do? I don't know. All right, hang on. I think, like, we have to hope that we can do a damage, right? We have to get a card that does a damage. Hang on. Let's just go back to all the way before the spirit phase. Do this. I guess I could have clicked the buttons, but I didn't do that. I just got excited, but I didn't have a sacred site, okay? I don't know what my cards do. I don't know how to play this game. I just want to get rid of the city. So it's like gaining a major. Odds are that we can. I mean, there are miners that can do damage in the fast phase, but they're not actually that common to do damage in the fast phase. It's not actually like none of these do that I've seen here. Literally none of these cards can do a damage in the fast phase. I guess we could add a beasts, except we don't have command beasts yet. Or we do? We have command beasts? No, we used it. How about the major powers? Blazing Renewal, that would work. Flow like water, doesn't do damage. Inaudible Claim, doesn't. Swarm adds Blight, which would cascade, and that would be bad. Instruments wouldn't actually do it because there's only 1 city. Pent of Calamity would do it. Trees and Stones, there's no Dahan. Tigers Hunting, there's Blight. Winds of Rust downgrades the building, right? So that would work. So there's like a couple majors that would do it. And then there's, of course, that is 2 damage. All right, we're hunting for a major. I feel like continuing, the longer we continue in this, the worse it is for us. Pent of Calamity, look at that. Wait, but there's no tokens. There's no tokens. No. Unless we can add a wild, which we can't. Why is everything bad? Do we just, I just don't want them to be building more cities. We can put a disease in one of these lands and they won't build a new city, right? So that's something. I just want to win faster. Not winning fast enough, and I'm mad about it. I feel like we need Absorb for like our weird combo. But I don't actually want to be playing Absorb. Like, we have 1 out of 10 presents on the board. We actually have to add presents if we're planning to go past the fast phase. Put presents in here so when they build a city, we can destroy it. Pent of Calamity here to stop them building a city. Pillar destroys this city. And now we're out of energy. Which means we play that. So we can play Pillar. And we play the other cards that are free. Oh, wait. What did I click? I clicked wrong. Do we lose? I should check that, I guess. Here, they add a blight. I guess we can only let them add one blight. That's rough. We just let this city be then? We can't play Pillar of Living Flame. We have to play Aegis to defend. And Pent Up Calamity has a bunch of strife. And we have enough elements to kill the city that they build here. So we get rid of this presence. I feel like we're just like not moving fast enough, but we are like, oh, we can add presence with this. Okay, that's good. Man, I just feel like we're like behind the 8-ball here. We could play Dissolve the Bonds of Kinship instead of like Gift of Constancy. That does get rid of a city that they build. Oh, right. So we stop this city being built. We destroy the city. We dissolve the bonds that city. We Aegis so we don't lose. These Aegis here, they add one blight. But they don't, actually, because of Pent Up Calamity. Right, so just before we go on. No blight. So they're building a city here, which we blow up, and then we dissolve the bonds there. We were just short on energy for Pillar of Living Flame. We just replaced the city. Okay. Okay. This island's going to be great for whoever's coming next. Oh, also I get to do stuff here with the fear card. We just make it so they don't build a city at all. I mean, I don't care. Doesn't matter. Remove 2, and from a land with beasts. I mean, those guys are dying anyways. So sure. Don't build a city. See if I care. Add strife to invader. -1 health per strife. Doesn't matter. Curious what happens with Dissolve the Bonds. I guess the strife goes to one of the explorers. There's 2 Dahan left, and there's a ton of blight. And we're going to have that thing where, like, the second wave blight thing. Do we get the threshold on this? We can. Doesn't do anything. We win now. Do we get to, like, remove blight or anything like that? Like, no. No. All right. They just like, or sorry, so one guy ends up coming out. You go down there. Game over victory. Everything's fine. Look, everything's fine. What are you talking about? The island's perfect. We won wave 4 somehow. I definitely made some mistakes. That's for sure. Well, I win wave 5. See if you can guess. 39 points. All right, I'm just gonna grab a new beer. We'll get the game started here. Keep a power. Pent Up Calamity, Pyroclastic Flow, or Pillar of Living Flame, or Dissolve the Bonds. Honestly, Pent Up Calamity is very good. I also don't want it to not be available when I draw cards. I like Dissolve the Bonds. I mean, this is 10 damage and 5 fear. This is 6 damage and wilds. Both of them add blight to jungle wetlands, which honestly are fairly clean, so let's go Pillar. Pillar, the leave 5 on the card. Oh my gosh. Let's just, yeah, like, reduce the number of lands that have blight. At least that has wilds. Okay, we got a new Dawn. Alright, Keeper. Keeper is gonna keep. Unless we want River to, like, actually get the Dahan back. I think we want River, because the Dahan... We need to make more Dahan again. It's been really tough without any Dahan. Grab another beer. Be right back. All right, we're gonna go with the Parkman Avenue Double IPA from Copper Bottom. One of my favorite beers, actually. So, Sparky Wolf, welcome. You missed the memo. Sorry. I'll be here for about another half an hour, and then the hockey game starts. So they went into the jungles, which is lucky, I guess. There's no blight there right now. And we can deal with C1 pretty easily. C4 is LOL. I think that's just getting too blight. So we deal with C1 and we try to make Dahans, right? Like, that's what we can do. We can't really defend that, but we can wash away whatever they do here. And if they happen to explore sands, which they won't, I guess, but, or wetlands, we can get rid of a guy. Start making Dahan. It's wetlands. We can actually prevent that build, or prevent the city build. No, we can do both. Well, not both, but yeah, we actually can flash floods him next turn. So wash away this guy. Just like pile them up in C2. And wash away all these guys into C2. And start making more Dahan. And like we hope that we can like get an indomitable claim for this or something soon enough. All right, so we can make it to reclaim one. We can play flash floods. Let's get in here so we can make more Dahan in here. And I'm actually gonna make a sacred site literally in there. All right, no build. And the Ravage is just the 2 blight. I mean, just. I haven't got a fear yet. But having no build is like, just like great. We have a whole blank turn. Man, this beer is good. All right, we have mountain build. So this one we're in. I think we clear this one and we... So I mean, if we clear this one, then they don't actually get to see this at all. Which is nice. Maybe we do that. We actually do 2 damage here. So we can, like, actually send this guy to his death. Ending the no events, because there's no events. Haha, there's no events. Bring me a Dahan from here. Yeah, stage 2. So I'm just making sure that if they explore wetlands, they don't convert. I think I'd rather they, you know, if they're going to convert to C2, sure. But, like, C2 has a lot. All right, we do want to reclaim, and we actually got a fear. Let's get a minor power. We could take a major. We have a decent amount of energy. But we're also, like, almost to the turn where we get to play all our cards. We could flash floods here and stop the city, couldn't we? So we're probably not playing a major if we're playing flash floods. So let's see. Entrancing apparitions. Actually, yeah, we stopped the build entirely because of that. Flash floods, entrancing apparitions. Seems good. No build. I mean, if they can't build, they can't do anything until they go jungle sands again, right? So that seems awesome. Just keep making more Dahan. Oh, right. If there are no invaders. That doesn't work. Don't work. Read the card. H-bar, read the card. I mean, it still might be an okay pick. We could also generate a pile of fear. We probably just don't play any of these cards then. Add wilds, though, is fine. If they happen to explore one of our spots back here, we could destroy the explorer and add, or add wilds. I mean, the elements are crap, so... Yeah, the problem with this is if there are no invaders present. There's your problem. Just take the card that has water on it. I don't know that we actually play it. We still stop the city here. And that lets us destroy the town that they build if we play the right cards. Like literally any card with water on it. So honestly, wash away, because if they explore jungles or sands or mountain or wetland, like any explorer, we can prevent a build. So whereas this, and then this kills the town. So yeah, I think it's wash away over fear. Too hype for the hockey game. It's true. Series is tied. Command beasts can stay, unless actually, no, it wouldn't prevent the conversion. If it did, then it would be worthwhile. What was that sound? Hey, not sands. Actually, this is great because we can do damage. Actually, going to push these guys into C4 because of Dahan conversion. I want to not be putting as much in there. I'm actually going to get everyone into C2, right? And then we outnumber them enough. We have 6, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in here. So right now they do still convert, but they might not if we, I don't know, get a card that kills a guy or whatever. All right, now we can do, well, we could use Command Beasts. It's probably worthwhile in case they explore sands there. All right, mountains are clear for like 2 turns. This is good. We need to like start getting our super innate to smash things. So we got to get up to 4 card plays and more energy. So we just do that. We could gain a power card here because we only have 2 cards to play. So we could get to play 4. But we don't have enough elements to get to this top innate. So I think I want to just get to more energy per turn, right? Like that seems good. Let's get in here because there's stuff that is like useful when you have presence in the land. And let's do the same thing like up here, I guess. Oh, I want energy per turn. So let's just play like something. Make Dahan. Make Dahan. We could play Wash Away, which would probably be smarter, but actually we need River's Bounding. We need River's Bounding to get this, so yeah, that's fine. We'll use Command Beast to make sure we don't get a conversion here. Because if there's, yeah, that will make sure there's no conversion in sands if they pull sands. Take an energy. They explore wetlands, after all. That's fine. We just kill these guys. We get to make a lot of fear. Our first fear card of the game. Mid-stage, near the end of stage 2, or halfway through stage 2. That's fine. And they don't build in the wetlands. We're kind of lucky that jungle and sands have not come up again because, yikes. We just make more Dahan here because we can't afford to have a conversion happen. 6 energy, you say? Let's take a major power and try to clean up blight / defend one of these things. Jungle hungers. Smothering infestation works on jungle wetlands. This lets us push stuff and plus range. This does damage based on blight, which is actually a lot in here. 4 damage. But the elements are bad. Jungle hungers is not also very good elements, but it like obviously just kills everything in there. So does our base power though. And we don't get that threshold on this like ever. Our base power just does as much as it does, right? And especially add flash floods, like we wipe it out. So maybe it's flow like water actually helps us kill more stuff with our base power. And we get the threshold. I don't know why we want to bring blight, but we could. I want a card that says remove blight. This is also fine, and we do easily get the threshold. But again, our power does this already. Add disease, though. Add disease is good. Bring up to 2 explorers, 2 towns, and 2 Dahan along with it. So what would we do here? We would like... Problems if we play this, we don't get our top innate. If we play this, we don't get our top innate. So they work against... Actually, they don't, because as long as we play enough sunshine. But the elements we want, it only works with this versus this. This helps us kill the city, right? Because 1 damage each invader, and also 3 damage, extra fear. I like this. It just cleans up that jungle really nicely. I guess we lose Rain of Blood then. Let's see how this works. So that, and we have to play all the sunshine cards basically. Oh, but then we don't have the earth. Then we don't have the earth. Why do we even bother? Yeah. These don't really do what we want. I mean, they're not bad. This does, like, almost kill everything here. But then so does our base like our playing all our base cards does kill everything there. Whereas this almost does. It does add disease, which is nice. And again, this, we don't have enough card. If we have one more card play, then we can get this, maybe. Well, we can't even because of elements, because we need that air. I don't care about moving cities that much. I don't love any of these. I guess this is like, what do we pass along? It's Jungle Hungers, right? If we're gonna pass one of these along, it's Jungle Hungers probably. Or like Grant Hatred is good. Like if they go into one of these really blighted lands, we can just like use this to do a lot of damage. So maybe it's that, and we forget Rain of Blood. I mean, the elements are bad, but there's so much blight that like it actually is probably good. I've convinced myself to not take the cards with my elements. And we flash floods here. Like, here, like, we just need to defend. We just need to defend this. But there's, like, a bajillion Dahan. And so we use our base power down in here. We wash away a bunch of towns into it or whatever, right? They don't ravage. Cool. Explore jungles. Sure. So we could either wash away for 3 town destroys, or we could wash away to stop a build here. I kind of like the invaders not doing anything. That's been really good. So what if they continue to not do anything? That feels like a good idea. If I put him here, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we're making a new Dahan here right now. So now that's fine. And that guy by himself there in the Ravage is fine. Let's just do this. Let's just continue making them not be able to do anything. I like that. We're still in tier level 1. Let's take a miner that, because we're fine right now. Like, they can't get us. We can like kill almost everything here. We could actually kill everything there this turn if we wanted to. But I would like to take some time here to clean up some of this blight, and you see a lot of that, a lot more of that in the minor power deck, like here, or Nature's Resilience. Would I have 2 water? Maybe, I don't know. Add wilds is nice too. So yeah, I think if I have 3 plant, I'm not going to have that, but let's take this. Defend 6 is like useful here, but like we're probably going to just kill everything there, so let's just start removing blight. Like, there's a lot of blight in Jungle Sands, so we can take a few turns for that. The jungles are empty. Yeah, literally these don't do anything. We keep making Dahan, keep getting energy, and we just kill everything here except the city. Wash away to like stop a build. Yeah. River's like, don't worry. I got this, guys. You had trouble with Serpent. River's like, everything is fine. Nothing is happening. Sands. Cool. So there's going to be a city here. So, you know, we might accidentally win. But let's remove Blight out of this jungle because I think that's the only land we're going to actually be able to remove all the Blight out of. We're definitely getting to this terror level just by killing all the stuff, right? So we may as well. We could actually wash away a town out of here so that they don't win. We don't win too fast. We could, yeah. Oh, we didn't get the top. We didn't get the top. I was like, all right, we didn't get the top. All right, all right. That's fine. I'm getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself. Make a new Dahan. I'm gonna send a town to C3 so we don't kill him. And this guy can just come in here. We'll kill everything in here next turn. They're building a town, right? So we just have to do 1 damage with flash floods to the city, and we wipe it with our innate. We have 12 energy, but I kind of want to keep looking at minor powers because there's more blight removal there, right? In the minor power deck. There's more. I guess there's more cards, but there's also more blight removal. We didn't get blight removal. We got strife and defend. Defend 4. We don't need it because we're going to kill everything. Flash floods. Right, make sure I actually get the elements I need, right? I guess the problem is Renewing Rain. Yeah, Renewing Rain was a problem, but if I play Renewing Rain instead of Wash Away, I think that was the issue there. Yeah, if I do that, we also get to play Pillar of Living Flame. We don't need it. We have command beasts as well. So we flash flood the city. And we're going to wipe this whole land. The Ravage is nothing unless they... I mean, if they explore C6, they actually can't. But... yeah. Be nice to, I guess I should have picked a card that has plant on it. Was there a card that had plant and the right elements? No. Okay. We want our super innate, so... or hyper innate, or whatever Dolphin calls it. They explore mountain jungle. Cool. Good times. All right. Go away that. Go away that. So they're actually gonna, like, try to build stuff now. Rude. Oh, we almost won on accident. There's no more escalation, so we can spread our giant Dahan army now, which we have, like, how many? We have 10 Dahan after we started with 2. We start with 3, I guess. The game added one for us. So yeah, Living Flame can just, like, erase whatever happens here. And then we can wash away and innate power the other ones. I kind of want to... I don't want to reclaim, but I want to play more cards, but I also want to... I just want to... I guess this is... I want to get my... continue removing Blight. Oh, I can always reclaim 1, so I can always reclaim just Renewing Rain. Right? So let's, like, undo that so that we gain our power card first. And let's keep taking a minor, because we could always send that forward. Just more Blight removal in the minor deck. Well, there wasn't. Add Disease, though. / add Wilds. I like adding Disease. And let's get our Blight removal. And we add Presence, so we can play 5. We have 13 energy. Seems like maybe that's enough. I don't know. Oh yeah, we didn't. We can like. We can play Grant Hatred. Does this do anything anywhere? I guess this does damage. Just to stop this build. And we could play Pillar of Living Flame. Yeah, we may as well play that. So they're gonna build a town here. We could play this. Is there a reason to play that? For each blah blah blah, 1 fear and 2 damage. I guess they might explore somewhere, and then we get to add a beast. For 4 energy to kill an explorer who might come. Remove 1 from a land with presence. Well, I couldn't decide. It had to happen. Okay, they didn't go anywhere with Blight or Strife, turns out. Let's add Disease, like, in the place, the classic spot. We can remove Blight from here. And we do... How much damage there? I guess we could, like, we could push a guy into a place where Grant Hatred works. Like this. And then we could just wash away this guy and finish this game. That seems good. I mean, we removed a bunch of Blight. We still got some Blight, but let's kill everyone. Because the hockey game is incoming. All right, I won wave 5. Will I win wave 6? Make your prediction. What do you think? We did pretty well there. 52 points. Our score is going up again. Went down with Serpent because there's so much blight. We're going to keep Grant Hatred. Maybe leave the Beast. The Beast is still good with the city, though, right? I like the Beast with the city. Push in each land with 3 or more. Okay. So let's put him up here and put some in the land with blight. And let's put... I just don't want them to be like... What does it say exactly? Until there are 2 or fewer. Right. I just don't want there to be too many spots where they could get escalated. So from here, then let's send them like that, and then 1 here, and then from here, we're just making pairs, right? Like, I know there's lands that have stuff in it to begin with, so I don't want to... Oh, now we have to remove Dahan. Do we remove them from this land with the city because it's going to get escalated faster? Or... That's a curious question. It means they get escalated faster. I think so. I'm going to do that. Because Sweden. Alright. Vital strength of the earth is here. That seems fine. There's lots of Dahan for him to have fun with. And they have increased to level 4. At the end of setup, after the Explore card, accelerate the Invader deck. That's going to happen. So they explore the mountains, which is useful because I have a Sacred Site there already. They add a town to wetlands. Okay. This is probably, C3 is probably not happening. Wetlands won't come up here, which is, I mean, I kind of wanted the extra blight removal here. Defend combo, which won't happen here. And it won't happen here, so we're probably not doing that. We'll probably just guard the healing land with our Dahan friends here. We have, like, Dahan everywhere for rituals, which is nice. So I wonder what we do here. This is going to be 5 more damage because of the city, right? I wonder if we just stillness this and we pull an Explorer out of here so that it's only 5 damage. Withdraw. That seems pretty okay. But we can't do both, I guess. So stillness, just stillness, and then the Ravage is taken care of here. And so maybe we gain a power card. And maybe we get something for the fast phase next turn that can take an Explorer out. Defend 2. Are there Explorers, Invaders present? Basically everywhere. Each Dahan deals damage to a different invader. All these are really bad elements for me too. If land has beasts, destroy 1 town. Mountain jungle only. Hereditary monsters is okay. Yeah, this is just not gonna work. There's not going to be lands without invaders. I think Here the Monsters is pretty good. Veil of the Night's Hunt is good, especially the Dahan movement part is really good with rituals. Like pushing 3 Dahan just like lets you set up a spot. And also like combos with the defense. I think that's probably the best pick. They're nothing was good there, like, or what I wanted. And we don't have enough energy for stillness unless we don't have enough energy. Unless we only play one card next turn, which is probably fine. We just draw another card next turn and hope to avoid the double blight there. I think stopping this from getting a city is probably worthwhile because it clears it out, so. I guess if we had drawn a miner that was like the one that says in line with Dahan they don't build, that would have been great, but we didn't get it. They explored jungle. All right, well, I'm gonna like get this CBC app on here. If it's not on here. And get the hockey game going in front of me because I don't want to like not play this game. CBC, gem, app. Let's go. App Store. It's downloading. Right. There's, yeah, that's a stillness ravage probably. And so I think like, I mean, we could just let that get 2 blight. Oh, it's actually like, how much freaking damage do they do? Oh, I'm still like not fully in Sweden mode. They do 8 damage. Like whatever, that's happening. I guess we could guard the healing land there, but like that seems like a waste. Yeah, wow. All right, so Rituals of Destruction is pretty good here. 5 damage makes it so that this doesn't do anything. So it's Veil the Night's Hunt or Draw the Fruitful Earth. We can only play 1 card. It's too slow. Why did we... What are we doing? We gain more power cards to try to get... Why are we behind the 8 ball so much already? We're so much behind the 8 ball. We don't have enough Dahan in like 1 land to like get enough guys over here. Add a presence and gain energy. Like we need energy. We can't get to like here, but we can like get near it by like going in here. Oh. It's like draw the Fruitful Earth. Is cheap. Veil the Night's Hunt is cheap. What was the only land where like is that solved is like that land. We play this to like move Dahan, I guess. Like we can either get them out of here or get them into here depending on what happens. What's our next turn? Because like guard the healing land doesn't do enough here. It doesn't do enough here if they have +5 damage. Nothing does enough. Should we be gaining a power card? But then we're not moving around the island. That's also bad. I guess we, next turn... We take these guys out and we let them blight there and we prevent the ravage here. We reclaim it and prevent the ravage. Like, I don't love it, but... It seems like what we gotta do. It's very slow. I'm very unhappy about this. Yeah, we're going to the Blighted Island like right away. There's no event. No event. All right, I don't want to create an account. I want to just like go to live TV. Hey, look. Hockey stuff. All right, let me turn the audio off so we don't get a copyright warning. And I'm just going to put it up here. It's 8:30, so the game's... It's not going to be on right away, but I'm just going to have it there. If it starts screaming, you'll know why. Sands! Hey, look, a Sands. This is like the opposite of the river game. River is like, everything is fine. We've got everything taken care of. What are you talking about? Earth is like, oh my god, everything is awful. All right, if we can manage something at this spot here, so let's just abandon this land. Do we want these explorers? Come on, explorers. Oh, not that, not you, but no, even you. He doesn't change much, right? He changes it from 8 to 9. So even if we get like defend 1 in all lands, it doesn't do anything. Stay there. Bring those to Han though, because we get a chance to rituals with them because we could do these things. So we reclaim your perfect stillness and use it here because there's like a majillion damage, 9 damage. We get to 2 card plays finally. We don't need a sacred site there necessarily. Assuming we take, well, we add presence every turn. So turns out, like, let's not make a sacred site there. Because we don't have to, and we can take advantage of our turn to actually put it somewhere else, like put it up here. And we want to play stillness for this. And I guess guard the healing land would make it so that they only do 5 damage there. But we're also just like not making progress if we do that. We're spending 3 energy for 1 less blight, which does prevent the blighted island, which is not nothing. It's not nothing, but it's also not something. It means that this land now, I guess we just stillness that again, or we defend it because it's actually not building, and so it's just 9. And so we might get another card that like we can do it. But we got to reclaim, and so right, we're stalling. We're stalling in the worst way. I'm not happy about it. But it is, we have to do it the other way. We can do it the other way, right? If that, all right, but we lose a presence. All right, we can make a sacred site though. We can make it happen. We just have to do it differently. I think it's worth not blighting the island right away. But I'm not convinced. I'm not totally convinced. They still could convert this guy. I do want to be making progress, but I also don't want to be like adding 2 blight every time and all that stuff. Don't go wetlands. Coastal lands, okay. So we have this one spot that's doubling up. And it's 7 damage. This is Blight Town. Yeah, that's the place where, like, you know, guard the healing land, or I guess here too. Man, this is all very bad. The problem with reclaiming is I'm not getting new cards. I continue to do nothing with stillness here. I guess stillness is pretty good here because it stops the ravage and the build. And then what? And then what, you say? It's a good question. We like get into this. Oh, we just like play stillness every turn. Is this our game? It's not good. It's not great. It's not great. These lines are the same, except it says 2 blight and the other one has 1. Doesn't really matter which one we put our presence into. This is, like, we could draw a new power card and maybe get defend 6, like maybe. Or defend 10, that would be cool. The problem here is we're not actually doing anything. We do get to play one more card this turn that might do something. Like draw the Fruitful Earth. Might let us put Dahan into a land to do damage next turn with rituals. Next turn. We also use Veil of the Night's Hunt to do effectively the same thing, but in the fast phase, so before we know what's going on, and since we're not defending, we don't need the Dahan there right now. All right. All right. Wow. This is not the path to victory. I'm just gonna put that out there. But it's what we can do to survive briefly. Wow, okay, so trouble is the one land where like we can actually maybe do something about it is the land that isn't cascading. So that's a thing. But of course it is actually, everything is terrible, really. Everything is very terrible. This is what I'm realizing in this game. So they're doing the national anthems right now, and I feel like we're going to be done pretty soon here. Because Ritual Destruction is too slow. And we can't just be playing your perfect stills every turn. There's too many lands. There's too many dang lands. If I could repeat Perfect Stillness, which I'm working towards, but I have no energy, so I can't do that. I think we lose. We actually lose next turn because of cascading. We don't actually lose, but like I feel like we've lost the game already. Like we've lost the plot of this game like a while ago. So how much damage is in here? 7. All right, come on, explorers, get in here. Get in. Get in. We're getting a major, and we're hoping it's awesome. Because I cannot just be relying on perfect stillness all day long. Cleansing Floods. Trees and Stones. All right. Infinite Vitality, also. Very good. But Trees and Stones, very more good. All right. Add another presence. Play 3 cards? We definitely can't afford that. All right. Trees and Stones and Veil of the Night's Hunt. Those are the cards we can afford. This is a fact. We don't have the threshold, but we can do 1 damage and defend 2 per Dahan. So 4 damage. And defend 2. Defends this land and everything is fine and nothing could possibly go wrong. We don't get to do the push thing. We don't have any other Dahan nearby that could help. But what we could do is this. And then this land is totally clear, and I feel real good about myself. Let's get the fear. Put a loss, end the stream. Yeah. These guys are doing a lot of damage to cascading. Like, there's a lot of blight coming up here in a second. Ooh, remove an explorer from a coastal land. Wow, okay. 12 damage or 13 damage. Let's even them up. Let's give them, you know, an even chance here. All right, the game is on, by the way. That can ravage. This can cascade. Yeah, the island's blighted. I realize that. I think we don't lose right now. Oh, we do. Yeah, we lose. Okay. GG. Yeah, that was rough. Grand Hatred was ready to come in and do, 8 damage in lands, but yeah, Vital Strength is kind of like Serpent. Like, they're pretty slow to start, so it's tough when they're thrown into a situation like that. Whereas River is just like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. River was all set. No problem. All right, we made it to wave. We did wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's one higher than the previous time we did Sweden, and we didn't even do Gardel's Heart. So you know what? We did better. And now I am off to watch my Maple Leafs, and I hope they do better than I did, because they are in the 5th wave of their playoff series. So I will choose the outcome for Sparky Wolf to get his points. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Have a good night.